Eastern Plains Sports Network, 1010 KSIR, coming to you live from the pit. Yuma Outlaws, Brush Beat Diggers boys side getting ready to tip off here as we're getting started shortly here. Stay connected with the Eastern Plains Sports Network on all social media platforms. Follow Eastern Plains Sports Network on Facebook and Instagram, and Eastern Plains SN on X for games we're covering, pictures from ones we're at, and links to our game archives, which are now on Spotify. We also have several regular podcasts on our Spotify page, so even when we're not on the air, we're keeping you engaged as a fan. Give Eastern Plains Sports Network a like, follow, and subscription on all social media platforms today. Pre-game show brought to you by Equitable Savings and Loan. Borrow your money and do your banking with people you know and people who know you. Stop by one of their 10 locations across the plains or visit equitable-savings.com. Getting ready to go here as the boys' side gets started here, and the boys, Brush Beat Digger boys, are going to be hoping to pull up the big victory here as they beat Merino. They came off a victory against Merino a few nights ago as the Merino girls were amazing, and the boys are now 6-4, and they're playing a 7-2 Yuma team coming into some great action here. So you know this game is going to be just as exciting as the first game that we heard on the dial here just a little bit ago, as the Lady Beat Diggers on the buzzer beater winning that game 37-34 from Sarah Becker, who drilled it. We had a chance to talk with head coach Maddie Rule, who did a great interview and was just so excited. Our heartbeats are all down to maybe finally about 100 at this point after we got up to 140, but we're doing great now. So getting ready to tip off here shortly for the Outlaws. Starting lineups brought to you by Morgan Community College. Start your associate's degree, continue your education, or get specialized certificate. Visit morgancc.edu for more. Eric Rico going to be on the starting lineup along with number 10, Thatcher Crean, number 11, Dre Bauer, number 22, Payson Poland, and number 32, of course, Conrad Kastrup. That'll be the starting five for your Beat Diggers as the Outlaws are getting ready to introduce their starting five. I love how they dim the lights also. They have a drummer here going on. This thing gets kind of crazy here in Yuma as they're getting ready to introduce their Outlaws. And their starting lineup for tonight is number 2, Alex Pensado, who is number 10. And then we have number 3, Brody Sheffield, who's the coach's son, a great, amazing athlete. Number 4, Jonathan Thompson, the senior, 6'3" senior. And number 14, Noe Quesada, junior, 5'10", number 14. And number 30, Silas Balke, senior, 6'2" senior for the Outlaws. So they've got a pretty good starting five for them as well. So two good, tough offenses here. I see it's going to be a great game. I think it's going to be another close one as well, as we had our first nail biter earlier. Tip-off brought to you by Bailey Mechanical. When your temperature is not quite right, call your local Lennox dealer. Bailey Mechanical, 970-522-0471. First quarter brought to you by Buildings by Design. First impressions are important. Buildings by Design will make your visit a reality. Visit buildingsbydesign.com. As the tip-off is won by the Outlaws. Number 3, Sheffield pitches it over number 2, Pensado. Pensado finds a wide open number 30, Silas Balke. Shot is up, no good. Rebound attempt by the Outlaws is no good by number 4, Jonathan Thompson. Turnovers, it's knocked out of bounds, and it's going to be a little Beat Digger ball. Thatcher Queen quickly into Rico. Rico over to Queen, who brings it up court. Good pressure by the Outlaws. Payson Poland on the right side takes it to the right wing, and I'm not sure what the call was. The official blew the whistle. I don't know what it was. They didn't really give a signal here, so I'm not sure. So Payson Poland on the give-and-go attempt tries to. Dre Bauer on the right corner. Pitches it into Conrad Kastrup, who tries to make the underhand shot as he drives it into the court. Knocked out of bounds, though, as he's knocked out of bounds by number 30, Silas Balke. Beat Diggers maintain possession, 7:28 left to go. Just underway here from the pit on the boys' side. Shot right corner by number 10, or number 11, Dre Bauer. Nope, he doesn't fire it away. Gives it back to Queen. Queen back to Bauer. Bauer back to Queen, who tries to take it underneath. Bank shot is up. It's no good. Got to use that glass a little bit better. Rebounded by number 4, Jonathan Thompson. Thompson over to Sheffield. Sheffield Finds Thompson, who's at the top right of the key. Tries to drive it into the hole. Pitches it off to the side to number 14, Quezada. And Quezada pitches it in to Thompson, who does a one-handed jumper on the right side. And it's good. 2-0 is our score as the Outlaws take the early lead. Dre Bauer on the right wing over to Payson Poland. Payson Poland tries to pitch it over to Dre Bauer, but it's knocked it out of bounds. I'm going to have to stand up with Hannah myself so I can call the game as the Outlaw fans are standing up and making it a little bit harder for me to see. And Thatcher Queen takes it and drives it to the right hole. Knocked out of bounds by number 30, Silas Bauke. B-Diggers maintain possession, 6:41 left, 2-0. Outlaws leading this one. Rico finds Poland. Poland on the left key, on the left wing. Back to Rico. And Rico back to Poland, who's at the center of the key. Now over to Bauer to the right wing. Right wing over back to center to Poland. Poland to the left side finds Rico, and he tried to force it in to Conrad Kastrup. Rebound, though, or stolen almost by the Outlaws, but Thatcher gets it and tries to take it and drive it to the hole. No foul called as Bauer on the right corner tried to pitch it to Poland, but it was stolen by number 4, Thompson. Thompson over to number 30, Bauke. Bauke to Sheffield from way down deep from 3, no good. Shot is up and rebounded by Bauke from the Outlaws. Bauke over to the right side of number 2, Pensado. Pensado over to number 4, Thompson. Thompson to 14, Quesada. Quesada to number 2, Pensado. Drives it to the hole, right side, one-hander, it's up and it's good. 4-0 is our score as the Outlaws take the lead with 5:46 in the first period. Eric Rico takes it to the left side, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds. His coach isn't very happy with some of the playing going on with a couple of guys there. Coach Bach, just I feel like they were not moving the ball well enough, getting the good transition. As Bauer takes it on the left side to the left wing, finds Payson Poland on the right wing, over to center court to Rico. Rico to Payson Poland, right wing, back to center to Rico. Rico to the left side to Dre Bauer, takes the three-pointer. It's good! Dre Bauer, 4-3 our score, 5:20 left to go. Underway, first period, live from the pit. Outlaws, number 30, Bauke. Bauke to Sheffield on the right wing. Sheffield's such an amazing player. I watched him grow up as a little kid. Takes the three-point shot. Jumper's up. It's no good. Rebounded by Bauer. Bauer finds Rico, who goes center court to Queen. Queen to Poland on the right corner. Oh, Queen's wide open. He tries to drive it in, but he's going to get called for a travel as he took too many steps. Boy, I thought he was going to turn to a quick turnaround jumper, but it wasn't there. Coach Bach telling him it's there every time. You got to just take your time and get set up and get it squared away and get that shot. Sheffield bringing it up midcourt for the Outlaws. Rico on the defensive side at midcourt. Sheffield gets the pick from Quesada. Quesada, Sheffield pitches it off to number 4, Thompson, who tries to take it there. Wide open underneath the bucket was number 2, Pensado, but it was knocked and tipped away by Thatcher Queen. Rebounded by the Beat Diggers. Dre Bauer, oh my goodness. He was able to get a pass to Conrad Kastrup, but Conrad was tripped by accident, went down hard, so it's going to be a tripping foul as it's going to be called on number 4, Jonathan Thompson, and checking in for number 30, Bauke, is number 50, number 45, Riley Trejo. Shot by Payson Poland on the right side, one-handed, right-handed shot, it's up and it's good. 5-4, B-Diggers lead this one over them. Trejo on the right wing, looking, finds, Sheffield underneath to number 2, Pensado, a quick turnaround shot, it's up and good from underneath the basket, 6-5. Outlaws leading over the Beat Diggers. Bauer on the right wing, right mid-court, I apologize. Over to Kastrup. Kastrup now at the right wing. Rico from the top of the key, from the top mid-court, takes the drives it underneath. Finds Thatcher Queen, shot from underneath up, and it's partially tipped. It's no good. Rebounded by the Outlaws. Quick transition down the road to number 2, Alex Pensado, who gets a quick two-pointer. 8-5 is the lead as a quick transition, though, by the Beat Diggers. Dre Bauer on the left wing after a pass from Rico. Rico over to Queen. Queen looking for the corner. Bauer now in the corner, tries to get something tipped. He's double teamed in the corner. It's going to be stepped out of bounds, and it's going to be a turnover on Dre Bauer, as now we've got some substitutions coming in for the Beat Diggers. Number 5, Xander Aguilar is going to come in. And it looks like number 23, Brady Soleta. Check it in for the Outlaws, number 24, Jalen Rose. Sheffield, midcourt. Finds Trejo. Trejo on the right wing, back to Sheffield. Sheffield from underneath. Baseline shot up, no good. Rebounds his own shot. He throws it right back up and gets fouled. And it's going to be a shooting 2 foul. Foul's going to be called on number 23, Brady Soleta. So on the line, shooting 2 is Brody Sheffield from the charity stripe. 8-5 lead for the Outlaws. Sheffield's first shot is up, and it is good. No issue with his shot. Just a nice, sweet little free throw from Brody Sheffield. 9-5 is our score. 3:08. Eastern Plains Sports Network, 1010 KSAR. And the second shot by Sheffield is up, and it is good. 10-5 now, doubled up on the Beat Diggers as Rico to the right side center. Excuse me, not Rico. It is Xander Aguilar. Xander over to Payson Poland, right wing underneath to the ground to Queen, but he was unable to get a good pass there. Xander from the top of the key to the right wing, back to midcourt, over to the right corner for Thatcher Queen. Tries to drive it in, but nothing there. Trying to work some great defense. Xander Aguilar from the top right key. Over to the right corner. Payson Poland shot is up, and it's no good, and it's going to be an attempted rebound for Poland. I think he's going to be called for the foul. Yes, he is. Foul on number 22, Payson Poland, his first foul. 2 team fouls against the Beat Diggers, 1 against the Outlaws. 10-5 is our score. 2 minutes, 35 seconds left to go. First period action underway here from the pit. Lady Beat Diggers earlier victorious on a 37-34 win on the buzzer beater. And it's going to be a traveling call as they try to set up the play down low to Alex Pensado, but he's quickly called for the travel at the baseline. Rico in the Poland. Poland back to Rico. Rico to Xander Aguilar. Slips it right through his hands like hot butter, not able to hold on to that ball. Knocked it out of bounds. Turnovers hurting the Beat Diggers right now. Jonathan Thompson. Oops, sorry, quick late change here. Ian Duran is checking in for the Outlaws, replacing number 2, Alex Pensado. As Thompson quickly tosses it in to Rose. Rose at the top of the key, trying to find something open, goes to Sheffield. Sheffield takes over, takes it, drives to the free throw line. Trejo on the right corner, shot is up, no good, bounces off Payson Poland. I don't think he realized that was an air ball, and it hits Poland right off the left shoulder and goes out of bounds. So the Outlaws maintain possession. Trejo onto the left side to Thompson, almost stolen. Over and back, going to be called against Sheffield, as that pass looked like it might have been tipped, but I guess it wasn't. So it's going to be over and back on the Outlaws. Just a slip of the grip is what I call it here tonight. Both teams are having troubles in here in the last 30 seconds. Rico fires it in to Xander. Xander to Rico. Over to Soleta. Xander from three-point land on the left side wing. Nothing good. Rebounded by number 4, Thompson. Thompson quickly trying to drive it down the court. Over to Sheffield. Sheffield from the right wing. Right wing, he's trying to find something to set up. Finds over to Thompson, who's at the right elbow. He tries to drive it in. Tipped out of bounds by number 5, Xander Aguilar, as the pass was intended to number 0, Ian Duran. And it's knocked out of bounds. Quickly checking in for the Beat Diggers as Poland's taking a break. Number 11, Dre Bauer. Sheffield takes the inbounds. Midcourt. Good coverage by Eric Rico. He tries to drive to the hole. Beautiful one-handed shot on the left side by Sheffield as they takes the as the Outlaws now up 12-5. Xander quickly to the right side corner. Finds Thatcher. Thatcher Queen pitches it over to Bauer. Bauer over to Rico to Xander on the right wing. Right wing is where Xander is trying to drive it into the hole. One-handed, right-handed shot. It's up and it's no good. A rebound attempt by the Beat Diggers. Soleta knocked out of bounds by the Outlaws. Beat Diggers maintain possession. 1 minute, 14 seconds left to go in the first period. Beat Diggers down by 7 here. 12-5 in the pit. Rico, inbounds pass to Aguilar. Knocked away by Trejo. Trejo looks down court. Fires in to Rose. Rose with the right-handed shot. Tip, no good. Xander's down, though. We've got possible injury here as Xander Aguilar hit the floor pretty hard. It looks like he landed on his top of his head as Coach Bach is quickly out there to check on him underneath the Yuma basket. Marla Tappy, one of the great athletic trainers here for most of northeastern Colorado. She's out there quickly to check on Xander as well. So Xander's quickly walking off the court as the Bee Diggers are going to make a substitution. I'm going to venture to guess it's going to be, let's see, we've got Rico, Bauer, Soletta, Poland, and Thatcher Queen now as your 5 on the floor. Northeastern, it's not just a college, it's Northeastern, the largest residential community college in Colorado, wants to help you in your educational journey. Visit njc.edu for more. Bee Diggers left side, Dre Bauer to the left wing, makes a bad pass as it's stolen by the Outlaws. Quickly, Sheffield with a drive, right-handed shot up, and it's good. You cannot stop Sheffield if he's going to get that all night long. They got to get somebody up there and take the charge. Bee Diggers quick down to Payson Pullen on the right wing. To the right corner to Thatcher Queen, throws it underneath, up, and it's good from underneath the basket from Thatcher Queen. 14-7, cuts the lead at half for the Bee Diggers. Rose over to the top to Thompson. Thompson takes it to the right side, looking, trying to get something, finds Trejo at the top of the free throw line, not there, back out to Thompson to the right wing. Sheffield now comes out, rescues it, takes over. He's at midcourt. Here comes the pick for Thompson. Thompson with the roll, nothing there. Sheffield, just great ball work. Throws it up with 1 second left in the period, and he misses, and will end it with 14-7. We're going to take a 30-second timeout on the 1010 KSR in Eastern Plains Radio Network. In quarter action, Sydney Regional Medical Center. Don't let an injury keep you out of the game. Learn more about Sydney Regional Medical Center at sydneyrmc.com. As finally the fans are sitting down. Nope, they're going to stand back up, so they're going to make us all stand up here at the top of the bench here. As we start the second quarter action, Payson Poland able to maintain the pass from Rico to the right side, and looking, fires it underneath to Dre Bauer, who's unable to catch the ball. It's going to be knocked out of bounds, and a turnover on the Bee Diggers as Thompson is going to do the inbounds to number 3, Sheffield. Sheffield bring it up to the court. 7:47 left to go, just underway in the second period. 14-7, Bee Diggers down on this one on the boys' side as the girls were victorious earlier, 37-34. Sheffield quickly finds number 2, Pensado, and he's unable to make the shot, rebounded by the Bee Diggers. Dre Bauer brings it up court for the Bee Diggers, breaks through double coverage there. Finds Rico on the left wing. Rico trying to set something up. He stopped his dribble, going to be difficult. Conrad Kastrup at the left wing now. Had to work his way out of there and pitches it back over to Rico, who still maintains on the left wing. Payson Poland in midcourt. Over to Dre Bauer on the right wing. Thatcher Queen to Conrad Kastrup from the free throw line. Shot is up and it's good. 14-9 is our score. Conrad Kastrup with a quick 2-pointer. 7 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Bee Diggers still down 14-9. As the Outlaws are trying to set up a play to Sheffield on the right side. Pitches it over to number 2. That's going to be Pensado. His shot is up and it's no good. Rebounded by Thatcher Queen. Thatcher Queen quickly out to Dre Bauer, who does a quick transition to the right side of the court. Finds Conrad Kastrup for the top of the free throw line. Does some type of spin move. Loses the ball and it's taken by Thompson. As Thompson pitches it off to number 14, Quezada. Shot is no good, and Eric Rico is shoved from behind. He tries to drive it down the court. So fast of a transition. Rico with the steal from Payson Poland, who pitches it to Rico. Thatcher Queen drives it in the hole. Shot is up. It's amazingly good by Thatcher Queen as he drops it from high up over the rim and in. 14-11 is our score now as the Bee Diggers down to the Outlaws. Sheffield pitches it into Thompson from underneath. Shot is up and it's good. Thompson, 16-11 now as the Outlaws stretch their lead by 5. 5 minutes, 53 seconds left to go. Second period action. Conrad Kastrup from the top of the free throw line. Looking, thought about shooting. Over to Dre Bauer from three-point line. Top of the key. It's up. It's no good. Rebounded by Thompson. Thompson quickly over to Sheffield. Sheffield to the right side. Gets double covered. Nope, they're going to stay over there to Rico, who's going to stay with him. And in on the coverage, number 14, Quesada. Quesada now over to Pensada. as Sheffield takes it from long ways away and drills the three-pointer. Wow. Sheffield is amazing when he makes those three-pointers. Watch that kid grow up. Just an amazing athlete for the Outlaws. And it's going to be a 30-second timeout for Coach Wayne Bach. Didn't want to see that one as they're down 19-11 with 5 minutes and 16 seconds left to go. Just a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here on the Eastern Plains Radio Network. Van Wyck Insurance for over 60 lines to help you find the right one to fit your budget. Stop in and see Van Wyck Insurance at 508 West Main in Sterling. Western Engineering Consultants since 2003. They've been providing mid-firm product with small firm relationships. Visit westerneci.com for more. Wow, what an amazing game here for Sheffield. Brody Sheffield. I used to watch this kid. I just remember him so much because his dad is the head coach, of course, which is Dave Sheffield. And Dave, he always had his little boy. Dave wears a suit every game. I'm not kidding you. And Brody always wore his suit like his dad. He looked like a mini coach. And I always remember that with him. So just a great little athlete from the Outlaws. As the Beat Diggers pitch it into Bauer on the left wing to Queen, who drives it in, but not there, over to Castrop. Castrop to Rico from three-point land. It's up and it's no good on the left wing, rebounded by the Outlaws Sheffield. Sheffield fires it down the court to number 2, Pensado, who gets it underneath the bucket, and it's good. 19-11, I thought. Yes, I was right, 21-11. I thought it was crazy that I missed a score. As Payson Pullen on the right wing pitches it to the right corner to Thatcher Queen, who drives it in himself. Right-handed underneath, shot, it's up, and it's good. Thatcher Queen, 21-13 is our score. 4 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. Quick shot, though, by number 4, Thompson, from the free throw line is up, and it's no good, as Dre Bauer gets the rebound and brings it down for the Beat Diggers. Bauer loses control of the ball, tipped out, though, by the Outlaws, as we're going to make a quick substitution, as it looks like Rose is checking in, along with David Covarrubias, who's checking in for the Outlaws. Also in for the Beat Diggers now, number 5, Xander Aguilar. Glad to see him back on the court, as he was injured earlier, but he's back in play. Bauer from the right wing to right corner to Alexander Aguilar. Shot, nope, didn't take it. Bauer thought about the shot from the right wing. Rico on the left corner trying to set something up. Payson Poland brings it to the top of the key. Bauer to the right wing. Looking, finds Xander. I thought he was going to get called with a travel. Bad pass by Xander, though, as he was headed for Castrop. Tipped away and knocked and stolen by Pensado. As Sheffield from three-point land drills it. 24-13. Sheffield is on fire for the Outlaws. As Rico to the right side is Xander. Xander on the right wing, looking to find something. Nothing there. Rico kept it and pitched it off to Xander, who's on the right wing. Double covered. Nothing there. Kicks it off the leg of Thompson and maintains possession. As now checking in for your Beat Diggers is Ulysses Aguilar, giving a break to Rico. Well-deserved break. He's played quite a bit, as Riley Trejo checks in for the Outlaws. Xander from the out, or looking it in for the inbounds pass. Finds Aguilar. Aguilar to Castrop. Castrop on the right short corner. Nothing there. Xander from three-point land on the right side. Shot bounces in and out of the rim, and it's no good, as Castrop tried to do the rebound, and it was tipped out by him last, as him and Trejo tied up, but unfortunately it was tipped out of bounds by Castrop. Thompson with the inbounds to Sheffield. Somebody's got to get on Sheffield. Kid's on fire right now. You got to burn out that fire soon, as they're up 24-13, 3:19 left to go. Sheffield into Thompson, back out, give and go to Sheffield. Lost the handle on it, as Trejo has it in the right corner, as he pitches it over to Rose. Rose to Thompson. Thompson takes it up the middle, and one for Thompson. So Jonathan Thompson with a quick right-handed shot, and the foul's going to be called on number 11, Dre Bauer. His first foul of the night, down 26-13. Boy, they're starting to pull away on us, so they've got to get some action here. So quick substitution is Thatcher Queen checks in for the Beat Diggers, and Eric Rico checks back in as Dre Bauer comes out and Ulysses comes out. Thompson for the N1. The first shot, or second shot is up, and it's no good off the rim, but rebounded and quickly back out to Thompson, who finds Trejo. Trejo looks underneath, and the shot is taken by number 20, Covarrubias, who makes it an easy 2 points, and now it's 28-13. As the Beat Diggers, Rico Tries to find Castrop from the top of the key. Payson Poland, who's been kind of quiet tonight, nothing there. Pitches it to Castrop. Castrop to Xander. Xander from the left side drives it in the hole. Finds Thatcher Queen on the right short shot. It's up. No good on the rebound attempt by Conrad Castrop. Not there as Sheffield tries to fire it down court to Thompson, but it's stolen by the Beat Diggers, and it's going to be number 2, Eric Rico, who takes a bad pass, and it's stolen by Thompson. Lots of steals going on here as Thompson pitches to the right side to the hot hand Sheffield. Oh my gosh, Covarrubias is wide open, takes an easy 2-point shot from underneath the bucket, and that makes it even a worse event. It should be 30-13 is our score. I don't know what's going on, but now it's 28-13, so we'll see. I think they're off by 2 points here, but hey, if that helps the Bee Diggers. 2 minutes and 13 seconds left to go. Coach Wayne Bach calls the timeout, needs a break to get the guys to settle down and get back to going here. 28-13 is our score from the pit. 2 minutes and 13 seconds left in the second period. Wiggins Electric, count on Wiggins Electric for quick, efficient, and courteous service to keep you up and running. They provide you with service and products you need at your most critical time. Sarah Boone from Farm Bureau Insurance here to help you. You deserve more. You deserve a promise. Wow. It's just been fast-paced action. This is my first time calling a basketball game in a while, so pretty rusty at that. I apologize for some of the calls, but I'm trying my best to keep up with it. That's just the thing when you've done football where it's a little bit slower pace, and then you got to go to basketball, which is just, man, it's just bam, 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 and you're just trying to keep up, and I love it. And the action is just great. So it's been a great night for me, but I hope you're all okay with how I've been doing the game so far, as I am definitely not a John Beltran. That man was amazing, so I'm glad that he called me out to do that. Also, just it's really difficult to do. So the Beat Diggers are going to bring it down court. Payson Poland over to Rico. Rico to Poland from midcourt. Right side takes it to the right wing. Finds Thatcher Queen on the right corner. Thatcher's trying to dribble in and nothing there. Has a bad pass as he sent it to Payson Poland, but it's going to be knocked out of bounds by Rose. And the Beat Diggers are going to maintain possession. Rico from underneath the bucket on the right side breaks and looks for the open receiver. Finds Payson Poland, tried to force it in, but it's going to be tipped out of bounds by number 2, Pensado. And the Beat Diggers maintain possession. Coach Sheffield giving some extra directions in for his Outlaws as the Beat Diggers are moving around, and it's going to be 5 seconds on Rico as he didn't get the ball in time, and unfortunately it's another turnover for the Beat Diggers. And they did correct the scoreboard. Now it's 30-13. That's what I thought it was, but they think they missed a 2-pointer earlier. Outlaws, Trejo, right wing, over to number 2, Pensado. Pensado over to Rose on the left wing. Finds Thompson over here on the left corner. He throws it over to the right corner to Trejo. Trejo looking to find somebody. Thompson from the left wing, 3-point shot up, and it's good. Man, Jonathan Thompson now is on fire for the Outlaws. 33-13, 20-point lead for the Outlaws with 1:28 left to go until halftime. Beat Diggers just can't control the ball as Thatcher Queen gets a pass to Aguilar over on the left wing, and it's knocked out of bounds by the Outlaws as Brady Soletta checks in for the Beat Diggers. And checking in for the Outlaws, number 3, Sheffield, who was on a well-deserved break, and number 30, Silas Bauke. Xander Aguilar looking for the inbounds pass. Finds Soletta. Soletta to Xander from the left wing. Takes the 3-point shot. It's up. No, it's not good. Rebounded by Sheffield. Sheffield quickly looking down the court. Finds Rose, who takes a quick drive. Right-handed shot up, and it's good. Rose for the Outlaws, making it a 35-13 game as they're spreading away from the Beat Diggers here. They've got to get some action and some good defense as Xander pitches it over to Rico on the left wing. He tries to drive it up the court. Bad pass, though, taken by Bauke. Bauke looks up court, able to find Sheffield. Sheffield underneath to Covarrubias, who scores 2 more and makes it 37-35 on a left-handed shot by David Covarrubias. As the Beat Diggers are trying, but they're just rushing out there and they're trying to force every pass. Payson Poland finds Thatcher Queen. Nope, tries to get it in, but it's kicked by number 30, Bauke. 29.5 seconds left to go. 37-13. Outlaws lead over the Beat Diggers. Quick inbounds pass to Thatcher Queen. Right side to Payson Poland. Finally, he takes a shot tonight. He's been kind of quiet this evening. First shot up, and it's no good, and rebounded by the Outlaws. Sheffield has such a great view down the court. Finds Rose for the three-point burial. It's not there, though. Takes it, and it bounces out. Rebounded by the Beat Diggers. Rico, who almost got caught over and back as he fires it in to the top, the Thatcher Queen over the top, and it's no good as it hits off the top of the rim and goes out of bounds. Oh, the clock is still running. Somebody didn't shut the clock off. The clock operator, of course, everybody knows who that is, and then they kind of point him out. I feel bad for the clock operators because they get harassed so much. So they're going to have to put some new time on. No, they didn't even update the time. I'm not sure what happened. There should have been like 15 seconds left to go, but that's okay. I guess they called it to a halftime. Sheffield from three-point land to wrap it up at halftime. Covarrubias with the rebound, but no time left on the clock as the Beat Diggers are unable to escape that rough second quarter. They didn't score much as they are down 37-13. We are going to take a 3-minute break. A 3-minute break to pay some bills here on the Eastern Plains Sports Network and 1010 KSIR. 1010 KSIR and Eastern Plains Sports Network. Paul Acosta coming with you live from the pit of Yuma. Man, I love calling that name, the pit, as the Outlaws are hosting the Beat Diggers. On the ladies' side earlier, they were victorious, 37-34 on a buzzer beater by Sarah Becker. Unfortunately, on the boys' side, it's not looking as great as they're down 37-13 as we're getting ready to start the third quarter. That's going to be brought to you by Stubbs Gas and Oil. One-stop shopping does exist. Gas, food, and all your travel accessories. Get off I-76 at exit 66A in Wiggins to visit them. So got to make some adjustments. The Beat Diggers must do that as the starting five come back out, as it's going to be Conrad Kastrup, Dre Bauer, Eric Rico, Thatcher Queen, and number 22, Payson Poland, the starting five that's going to bounce back out for the Beat Diggers. And we're just getting ready to start here the third period again, down 37-13. Got to make those adjustments. Got to get better with controlling the ball on the offensive side, and don't rush so much. Set up the play. I feel like the Beat Diggers are really rushing down the court and trying to match up with the speed of the game, and they don't need to. Thompson's going to pitch it into Sheffield from the inbounds pass. Sheffield at midcourt, covered by Sheffield over to number 2. That's going to be Pensado as the shot up by by Sheffield on the left-hander is up, and it's good. 13. The scoreboard operator's a little slow here on me. As the Beat Diggers try to set it up at midcourt, as Rico tried to fire it into Castro, it's going to be a jump ball, and it's going to be Beat Diggers holding on the possession. Rico going to check for the inbounds as he's going to find Bauer on the right side. Quick toss in. Nope. Going to fire it open to a wide open Thatcher Queen to Conrad Kastrup from the free throw line over to the left corner to Payson Poland. Still hasn't played much time on the shot. Thatcher Queen on a quick left-handed drive. It's up and it's no good, and rebounded by Thompson. Thompson takes it down the right court to the right wing. Thompson fires it over to Sheffield from way downtown, and it's not there. As Sheffield finally misses. Thompson with a quick rebound. Fires it back to Sheffield, who's from underneath. Oh, wow, got away with a walk on that one as he gets it over to number 30. And, sorry, I lost my number on that one. That's Silas Balke. And then number 2, Pensado, who takes a right-handed shot. It's up, and it's no good. Rebounded by the Beat Diggers. Bauer to the right side wing. Looking to set something up. Finds Conrad Kastrup, top of the free throw line. Nothing there, out to the out left wing to Payson Poland. Three-point shot is up, and it's no good. Payson Poland fired up his second shot and still kind of cold right now at this point. Sheffield bringing it up midcourt for the rebound after the rebound for the Outlaws. Thompson, it's a give and go from Thompson to Sheffield. Bounces off the head of Bauer. Way to use his head on that play as Sheffield on the right top wing tries to drive it in the court. Closed off, though, quickly by Thatcher Queen. He gets his own rebound. Shot, it's up, and it's good. Brody Sheffield maintains his heat as he's still doing really well for the Outlaws. 41-13, 6:10 left to go, third quarter. As the Beat Diggers, Eric Rico to the right side to Bauer. Bauer to Queen. Queen's wide open on that right side. All he's got to do is drive and drop it in, and it's tipped out of bounds, though, by number 30, Balke, as the pass was intended to number 22, Payson Poland. They still haven't got the score correct here. Now they just got it in there. They're way behind on the scoreboard tonight. As Rico fires it into Kastrup. Kastrup over to Payson Poland from the top right wing. Looking, fires over to Bauer. who's double covered. He tries to drive it in. It's going to be a kicking violation on Sheffield as he punts the ball out of bounds on a 50-yard punt from Sheffield. Rico finds Bauer over in the right corner. Over to Castro from the right elbow. Nothing there. Fires over to Bauer. Bauer still going back and forth with him and Poland. Poland finally gets Castro, who takes the give and go. Drive. One-handed layup. It's up and it's good. Conrad Castro. 41-15. Quick transition. Nobody Outlaws. They tried to get it down to number 2, Pensado, and it was quickly knocked away by number 32, Conrad Castro, who is quick down there. 30-second timeout's going to be called by Coach Dave Sheffield as the Beat Diggers have trimmed it away a little bit, 41-15. So a little bit better effort there by the Beat Diggers. Good on the defensive side, hoping that they can get that bounce back for them to get back into this game. They're down quite a bit, 41-15, with 5 minutes and 29 seconds in the third quarter. Man, I'm looking at this court and I just look at the old Yuma court here, the redness of it, and just, I'll tell you what, I love the mascots that they have. They have a male and a female mascot on the court. You look at the male one and the female one, and then you can tell the differences. They're pretty cool, actually, if you see their mascots. And they're selling those out there today at the table as well. Those kids were doing a good job trying to sell a lot of that. So pretty good school spirit. Like to see that here on the Brush side as well eventually, so they get some better school spirit. So Bauer in for the right side to Rico, who's at the top of the mid-court, unable to get it in there. And looks like it's going to be possibly a foul on the Outlaws, and it is going to be a foul. Hold on, I'm trying to see what he's doing here. He's walking over to talk to the bench. Nope, no foul's going to be called, so it's going to be Rico getting it into Conrad Castro. Right corner, Thatcher Queen, shot up, no good. Got to use that rebound. Got to use that backboard much better. Sheffield almost gets the rebound, but he loses the handle on it, and Beat Diggers maintain possession. 5 minutes and 12 seconds left to go. Inbound pass to Conrad. He drives it up. Right-handed shot is up, and it's good. Conrad Castro. Quick two-pointer as the Outlaws. Sheffield brings it down center court. Finds number 1, Ross. And it's over to Covarrubias, who gets it from underneath. Shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Bauer. 41-17. 4:48 left to go, third period. Payson Pullen looks, finds Bauer, right corner. Back to Conrad Castro for the free throw line. Right elbow now. Finds Pullen over to the right corner, who gets it to Thatcher Queen as he now drives it in. Fires it over to the top of the key to Bauer. Bauer, nothing there. Payson Pullen from the right key, from the right wing. It's three-pointer. Payson Poland. 41-20, 4:22 left to go. Beat Diggers are trying to chop it away little at a time as Ross with the ball fires it over to Sheffield. Sheffield over to Duran, who's got it at the top of the key. Over to Ross from the right corner. Three-pointer, answers it right back. 44-20. Got to get some better defense on it. You can't give those three-pointers. Once you get that chop away, you got to keep maintaining it and try to keep working. Don't give them the easy shots. Conrad Castro tries to drive it in on the left side of the lane. He loses control of the ball. It's knocked out of bounds, though, by Covarrubias. So the Beat Diggers maintain possession. 3:52 left to go. 44-20. Oh, a quick give and go off the back for Rico off of number 30, Silas Balke. Smart play by Rico. Quick two-pointer, 44-22. As Sheffield tried to drive it in on his own, he went coast to coast. Fouled off there, though, by number 2, Eric Rico. So it's not going to be a shooting foul. It's just going to be on the ground. So Balke's going to find the inbounds, and he's going to find Covarrubias, top right wing, over to Sheffield. He takes a shot from the left wing, and it's going to be an offensive foul on the Outlaws' number 20, David Covarrubias, who gets called with his first foul. 3 minutes, 36 seconds left to go of the third period. Dre Bauer brings it down the left side for the Beat Diggers. Looking for somebody to find open, finds Rico, who takes it and drives it to the hole. Finds Thatcher Queen to the right, left corner. Fires it over to Brower to the right side. Payson Poland from the right side for three. Bounces it off the rim. It's up and it's no good. Quickly, though, Payson trying to get the defense, but not there. As Covarrubias gets the rebound. Tries to fire down the court to number 30, Silas Balke, and he was unable to get the pass to number 1, Ross. Checking in for the Beatnickers, Xander Aguilar, as the ball was tipped by the Beatnickers. So it's going to be there's like 80 people coming in for the tribe here, for the Outlaws. As Trejo comes in, Thompson comes in, Pensado comes in, Rose comes in, and Thompson takes it on the inbounds and drives it in right-handed. Quick, easy shot. No coverage on defense there. 46-22 for the Outlaws. Payson Poland, right side wing, feeds it to Thatcher Queen. Thatcher's trying to drive it in. Great defense, though, by number 2, Pensado. And he looks down the court to Thompson, and no pass. Not able to maintain the pass from Pensado. So it's going to be a turnover on the Outlaws. Man, they try to do a fast transition game. Rico into Poland. Poland back to Rico. Xander on the left side to the left key. Finds Payson Poland right wing. Payson Poland tries to pitch it into Conrad Castrop. Stolen by Thompson. Stolen right back by Castrop. Finds the open Alexander Aguilar on the left side. Shot left-handed it up, and it's good. Xander Aguilar, 46-24 for 2 minutes and 28 seconds left in the third period. Trejo to Thompson on the right, I couldn't even get my word. At the right baseline, he's able to do a quick right-handed layup. It's up and it's good. 48-24 is our score. Beatnickers finding Thatcher Queen on the right corner. He tries to drive it in. Nothing's there. He's going to get called for stepping out of bounds as Xander tried to get the three-pointer. It's up and it's no good. 2 minutes and 7 seconds left to go, third period. Conrad Castrop takes a break as Brady Soletta checks in for the Beatnickers. Rose brings it up the court for the Outlaws. Up at center court. Now he's down to midcourt, looking to find that open receiver. Probably going to go to Trejo. Trejo makes a pick, tries to drive in. Rose pitches it out instead to Quezada. Quezada can't find anything. He goes back to the top to Pensado, who's at the top, drives it in to Trejo on the right, short shot. Up and it's no good, and it's tipped by Soletta and knocked out of bounds. So it's going to maintain to the Outlaws. Possession to the Outlaws. Trejo's going to be the inbounds guy for the Outlaws. Couple of picks and rolls there as Thompson gets it at the top right wing. Goes to the left wing to Quesada. And it's over to number 2, Pensado, who's a quick right-handed shot right underneath the basket. Makes it really easy for the Outlaws. Beatnickers quick down to the right side of the court. Xander Aguilar just about had it stolen from him. Pitches it to the right side to Payson Poland. Poland back to Xander. Xander from the free throw line. Shot is up, bounces up, and it rolls in. 48-26 as the scoreboard's flashing like crazy on us here in Yuma. 50-26 now that they fixed the score. As the Outlaws, number 2, Pensado, trying to find Thompson at the right top key. It's no good. He takes the shot. Rebounded by Payson Poland. Payson Poland brings it up court, goes to Rico. Rico back to Poland. Poland on the right wing. Back to the top to Poland. Poland tries to find the open Soletta. Finds Thatcher Queen instead. Tries underneath. Queen with a quick right-handed shot. Jumper, it's up and it's good. 50-28 as quickly the Beatnickers are trying to get a couple of extra shots in here late in the third quarter. 30 seconds left to go. Ooh, got away with carrying that ball. Quesada as Thompson fires it into the wide open Pensado, and it was taken away by the Beatnickers on a big block as Rico trying to find someone open finds Xander Aguilar. Rico over to the right side to Payson Poland. Right wing hasn't been much of a factor tonight. Xander from the left wing. 3-point shot up. It's no good as it's rebounded by Quesada. Boy, I'm surprised Payson Poland hasn't made their shots. He's really good at that. Rose takes the final shot for the Outlaws as he misses it. And it's going to be, it is going to be a warning. I believe it's going to be a warning number 24. On Jalen Rose, it's going to be a warning. They call it that new flop warning they give. So it's a new thing that they're starting here. So if you get called to that warning, if he does it again, then it's going to be a technical foul. So we end the fourth quarter, 50-28. We're going to take a 30-second timeout. We'll come back to you on the Eastern Plains Sports Network and 1010 KSIR. Eastern Plains Sports Network, 1010 KSAR, Rudy's Tires, 9 locations across Northeast Colorado, Nebraska. Means there's always a location close by. Rudy's Tires brings you Eastern Plains Sports today, every weekday on 1010 KSAR. Visit rudystires.com for more. As they're a fourth quarter sponsor, appreciate all the work as the Outlaws take over for the fourth quarter. As Balke on the left corner fires it into Covarrubias, who's down at the baseline. Nothing there. As Sheffield tries to force it in there, but it's kicked away by Thatcher Queen as he tried to find an open Covarrubias, but it wasn't there. Sheffield is amazing with his ball handling as it was tipped away by the Beat Diggers and Outlaws maintain possession. So Balke into Sheffield. Sheffield from the top finds Covarrubias from the free throw line. Left wing by number 1 Rose. Shot is up, air ball, nothing there, and it rolls right out of bounds. So 50-28, 7:38 left to go in the fourth quarter. Beat Diggers have a lot of work to do if they want to get back into this game. Dre Bauer brings it up for the court for the Beat Diggers to Rico. Rico to the right side to Poland. Right wing picked up by Conrad Kastrup. Drives it in on the left side lane. It's up and it's good. Conrad Kastrup for a quick two-pointer, 50-30. Beat Diggers only down by 20. I'm going to say that because you never know. As quickly Sheffield tries to go and fire it up for the Outlaws on a coast-to-coast. He missed the first shot and gets his rebound, fires it up left-handed and gets it 52-30 is our score. The scoreboard operator is awful here as they can't keep up. As the Beat Diggers pitch it out to the left corner to Payson Poland, who's unable to make the three-pointer. Sheffield brings it up the right side court, finds a wide open Duran as he takes it from underneath. Right-handed layup, it's up, it's good, 54-30. 6:39 left to go. Payson Poland tries to drive it in all the way coast to coast. After a pass from Bauer to the right wing, and it's unable to get it, but it's going to be a foul as Payson Poland is going to be shooting from the charity stripe. As the foul, I'm trying to wait to see who it's on because I missed it. I believe it was going to be on Sheffield, but I'm not sure. Poland's first shot up, and it's good. 54-31. 6:34 left in the ball game. 3 timeouts left for the Beat Diggers, 4 for the Outlaws. Second shot up, and it's good. 54-32. 6:34 left to go. Sheffield bringing it up the court for the Outlaws. Covered by Rico. Sheffield to Rose. Rose gets a pick from Covarrubias. And then it's to Sheffield underneath, who throws this amazing left-handed loop around his head and drops it in, no problem. 56-32 is our score. 6:12 left to go. Conrad Kastrup from the free throw line. Over to Bauer, who's on the right wing. Tries to drive it in, does an underhander. It's not there, and he gets his rebound to Payson Poland. But quick to get the rebound is Rose for the Outlaws. Quickly down to David Covarrubias, who drives it down. One-handed right-hander. It is good. 60-32 now is our score as the Beat Diggers are falling behind more and more. Conrad Kastrup from the free throw line. Gets it tipped away by Covarrubias. It's all the way down, and Covarrubias tries to drive it in, but it's too late. Sheffield lost the handle, and it's going to be a traveling as the Beat Diggers are going to make a big lineup change right now. Soleta checks in. Aguilar checks in. We got JT coming in here. Okay, he's coming into play for the Beat Diggers. Good to see Jelani Thomas coming in for your Beat Diggers as well. Logan Snyder and Ulysses Aguilar. As the Outlaws make a few changes as well, Alan Flores checks in. And the inbounds pass for the Beat Diggers is unfortunately lost and turned over to the Outlaws. Rose is going to control the ball from the top of the key. Finds over to number 0, Duran. Duran takes it now at the top left side. Pitches it off to number 15, Flores. Flores to Rose. Rose finds Covarrubias on the give and go inside. Quick shot, easy one for the Outlaws. The scoreboard operator has got to be at least an hour behind. I think it's 62-32. I'm not sure what they're doing over there. It's almost like they fell asleep over there, so we'll see. As the Beat Diggers now have the ball, Ulysses Aguilar had the pass from the top of the key and missed a wide open JT and threw it to the left too far. Turnover for the Beat Diggers. Flores with the inbounds pass to number 1, Ross. Ross is going to run the start here for the Outlaws as they got most of their guys on the bench. Over to Flores. Flores back to Thompson. Thompson coming in. Thompson over to Covarrubias, who drives it in. One left-handed shot. No, he switched over to his right. It's no good, but he's fouled. So David Covarrubias is going to go to the charity stripe as the foul is called on number 23, Brady Soleta. 4 minutes, 49 seconds left to go. It says 60-32, so I'm going to go with that since they're not keeping up, as the first shot by Covarrubias is up, and it's good 61 now, 32. Lots of changes here as the Outlaws are pulling out pretty much their starters. Number 2 comes in, Pensado. Number 24, Rose, comes in. And number 45, Riley Trejo. Only one that's maintaining in there is Thompson. He's had a heck of a game for himself as well. Second shot by Covarrubias is up, and it is good. Checking in for the Outlaws is Noe Quesada as he comes in for Covarrubias, who's been the hot hand for the Outlaws. Ulysses Aguilar brings it down for the Beat Diggers. Now as he gets it to Logan Snyder. Snyder over to Xander. Xander to JT. JT with the hard drive up the middle. Finds Soleta. Soleta with a right-handed shot. Rolls it around the rim. It's up and it's good. Brady Soleta. As quickly the Outlaws get it down to number 2, Pensado. Pensado over to number 14, Quesada, who gets it to Thompson. Thompson to the right side. Finds Rose for the three-point shot. It's up and it's no good. Rebounded by JT almost between him and Trejo, but the Beat Diggers are able to get it as Ulysses gets a grab of it. Gets it down to the right side to Xander Aguilar. Back to Ulysses. Back to Xander. As Xander's having troubles keeping control of the ball as he drives it up the court. Right-handed shot. Xander Aguilar makes it a 62-34 game with 3 minutes and 56 seconds. Get a little bit of pride back in for the Beat Diggers there. As Rose finds number 2, Pensado, his shot, air ball, rebounded by JT. JT, Jelani Thomas, gets it over to Xander. Xander brings it over to Ulysses on the up center court. Logan Snyder, left wing. Logan from 3, way downtown. Logan Snyder misses it, but JT on the rebound tries to fire it back up off the glass, and it's not there. Rebounded by the Outlaws. Thompson on the right corner, covered by Soleta. Soleta tries to drive in. JT's got some good defense on him as well. He loses the handle on it. Thompson does. JT's having a good little game here late in the game as the one-handed shot by Noe Quesada is up and it's no good. Rebounded by the Beat Diggers. Xander Aguilar to Snyder. Snyder to Aguilar. Aguilar drives it in. He's got somebody reaching in the cookie jar on him, though. That's going to be Jalen Rose is going to get called for the hand foul. 3:04 left to go. 62-36 as the Beat Diggers have put in, as the Outlaws have checked in now. Flores and Covarrubias. JT underneath the basket tries to fire. Is blocked, though, by Covarrubias. And him and Trejo hustle for the ball, but the Beat Diggers are going to maintain possession. Jelani Thomas tried to get the handle on the ball, was unable to. Xander Aguilar into Snyder. Snyder to Aguilar. Finds Soleta. Soleta unable to get it. Covarrubias has just been single-handedly taking apart the Beat Diggers here in the last quarter, and he gets fouled by Ulysses Aguilar. And Covarrubias is going to come to the free throw line to get 2 more shots as they're up 62-32 with 2 minutes, 50 seconds left in this game. Covarrubias, first shot for him, up, swish, no problem. 63-36 is our score. Covarrubias for the second shot as the subs are coming in for the Outlaws. Second shot up, off the backboard, no good. Rebounded by Xander Aguilar. Pitches it over to Ulysses. Ulysses back to Xander, who gets it to Snyder on the right wing. Right wing for Snyder. Slow pass, almost stolen by the Outlaws. Thank goodness. We got to get to the pass and do much better. And Coach telling Logan, you can't make that pass. You got to get a much better pass than that to make it work. So Flores is going to throw it in to number 1 Ross. I said Rose, I apologize. Over to Duran. Covarrubias on the top of the key. Finds Flores. Flores just kind of pitching and going with each other to Ross. Ross back to Duran. They're just doing some clock killing time here. As Duran takes a shot underneath, not there. Covarrubias with a rebound. Knocked away by Logan Snyder, though. And now Soleta gets the rebound and over to Ulysses. Ulysses to Xander. JT tries to drive. Gets kind of his hands locked in there, but able to get the pass off. Finds a wide open Logan Snyder from 3 from the right side. Shot is up off the rim, and it's no good. As JT gets the rebound, tries to fire it in. Tipped away, though, by number 1, Ross. Jose Mario Ross. Snyder from underneath the Beat Diggers basket. Fires it into Soletta. Soletta's got triple coverage, not going to get there to Snyder on the right corner. Not there. Tipped away, throws it back in. It's going to be rebounded by the Outlaws. Pitch up to number 20, Covarrubias, but able to get the shot up. It's going to be knocked out of bounds. It's still going to maintain the Outlaws ball. 1:44 left to go, 63-36 here in the pit. Yuma shot by number 1, Jose Mario Ross is good. 66-36. We got a 30-point game here, unfortunately, as Soletta gets the rebound, or gets a pass from JT from underneath and makes it up, and it is good. So 38, I believe it's 66-38. Yes, the scoreboard operator is about 30 minutes behind over here, like I said. Passes into Duran. Duran on the right wing has Logan Snyder covering him. Gets it over to Ross, and Ross is going to get called for traveling as he was trying to take it to the right baseline. So the Beat Diggers will get the turnover. Xander over to Ulysses Aguilar. Ulysses brings it up court, finds Xander on the left wing. Xander from the right, or from the left wing, takes it to the right side to Logan Snyder, finds an open Ulysses, but he's going to drive it in instead himself. Finds Soletta. Soletta with a quick shot, throws it up, and it's good. 48 seconds left to go. 66-40, down by 26 now, with 40 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. As Coach Sheffield's telling the guys, hey, slow it down, let's call it good. It's going to be a foul, though, late foul here in the game. It's going to be on number 15, Alan Flores. David Covarrubias is going to get called with it. His second foul. 38 seconds left to go in this game. Beat Diggers are just trying to save some pride here. Logan Snyder with a real long, lofty pass, and it was easily stolen by number 25, Lennox Hua. But it was knocked out of bounds, so the Beat Diggers are going to maintain possession. Xander Aguilar finds Logan Snyder, who's trying to find a three-pointer. Finds Ulysses. So Ulysses is going to drive it up court. Left-handed shot is up, and it's no good. Rebounded by Covarrubias. Covarrubias over to Ross. Ross bringing it up court. 16 seconds left. They're just going to milk the clock out on this one. They should, with a lead of 26. With 10 seconds left to go, the crowd stands up and claps. So you know it's going to be closeout time here for the Outlaws as they quickly close this game out with no time left, zeros on the clock, 66-40. The boys varsity, unfortunately, takes a pretty good defeat tonight here in the pit in Yuma. We'll take a 30-second timeout and come back with you for a post-game show on the Eastern Plains Sports Network and 1010 KSIR. Eastern Plains Sports Network and 1010 KSAR coming to you live from the pit in Yuma, Colorado. Post-game show brought to you by Advanced Agri-Solutions. Water is the key to your crop success. Advanced Agri-Solutions has your year-round and seasonal probes that will help make sure that you have the right amount of water. Call Dusty or Roxy McCormick at 970-571-2024. As the fans and the players meet for the chant in the middle of the court here in Yuma at the pit as they defeat the Beat Diggers, the boys' Beat Diggers side, 66-40. The girls were victorious on their side, 37-34, as Sarah Becker hit the game-winning shot to pull off the not the upset, but the big win for the Beat Diggers. So a great game for the ladies' side. I would say a lesson learned. The boys, their record showed that that the Outlaws were a little bit better than this, one game better than this, but they also showed their skills out there, and they did a great job playing. The Outlaws have a really good bench, too, and they're able to keep that flow going. So Brody Sheffield had an amazing night tonight for the Outlaws and looked really good. So let's talk about the player of the game for tonight, brought to you by Premier Farm Credit. For over 100 years, they providing affordable and reliable and consistent credit. Visit PremierACA.com. Boy, if I had to pick one from both teams, Brody Sheffield was dominant for the Outlaws, but I'm going to pick one for the Beat Diggers because that's who we do our broadcast for, and I really enjoy watching my Beat Diggers. So tonight, I'm going to give it to be honest with you, I thought he looked really good tonight playing underneath the basket. Number 23, Brady Soletta. Brady Soletta is tonight's player of the game here on the Eastern Plains Sports Network. He looked really good out there, able to get the rebounds. He came in as off the bench, played really well. getting those first, second shots, or actually getting the rebounds and firing it right back up. Looking great for the Bee Diggers to help maintain that Bee Digger pride as they fall tonight, 66-40. I was going to see if Coach Wayne Bach was going to come up here or not. I don't see him. I think he's probably not going to come and visit with me tonight, which I understand. Probably a little bit of frustration on his part, but a great team, though, watching the Outlaws play tonight. They're very fast-paced. Bee Diggers just could not answer that and come back with a stop, and I think they should have slowed it down a little bit to control the game, but I think they were just trying like crazy to answer back against the Outlaws as quick and fast as they were. So we're going to wrap it up here. I want to say, wow, that's my first time back in quite a while, and I was really trying like crazy to keep up with the speed of this game. It was moving so fast, but I have to thank my friends back at the station there. The sound engineer and producer of Brush Bee Diggers basketball is Rose Condis. I want to thank you so much for helping me out. Christy was there too. Christy Creighton, thank you for helping us as well. And I really appreciate all the help at setup. John Beltran, I hope you're listening to me and going, all right, the guy gets to do the next game because he did okay on that one. So I hope I don't get cut from the job after that one. So I had a great time doing that tonight. So signing off then, and thanking everybody for listening to us tonight. From the pit, this is Paul Acosta saying thank you again for listening to us on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plain Sports Network.